morning. Welcome to our very final vacation story time for the summer. We have one more cool place we are going to visit today. But before we do, we need to get moving. So everybody's going to need 2 sticks. If you don't have sticks, you can take pencils, spoons, or you can just take your fingers and tap them together because we're going to do Hap Palmer's Tap Your Sticks song. Are you ready? Let's go.
3.
Tap your sticks in the air with the 1, 2, 3. Tap your sticks on the floor with the 1, 2, 3. Tap your sticks in the air with the 1, 2, 3. Tap your sticks on the floor with the 1, 2, 3.
Very good. All right.
Tap your sticks to the right with the 1, 2, 3. Tap your sticks to the left with the 1, 2, 3. Tap your sticks to the right with the 1, 2, 3. Tap your sticks to the left with the 1, 2, 3.
Very good.
Rub your sticks together. Shake them high above you. Rub your sticks together.
All right, now the hard part, going behind the back.
Pass them both behind you.
Very good. Now
Cross your sticks, tap your knees with the 1, 2, 3. Tap your sticks end to end with the 1, 2, 3. Cross your sticks, tap your knees with the 1, 2, 3. Tap your sticks end to end with the 1, 2, 3.
Good. Now we're going to hammer.
Hammer left with the right with the 1, 2, 3. Hammer right with the left with the 1, 2, 3. Hammer left with the right with the 1, 2, 3. Hammer right with the left with the 1, 2, 3.
Good.
Rub your sticks together. Shake them high above you. Rub your sticks together.
Oh, good. Going behind the back again.
Pass them both behind you.
Good job. All right, ready for up in the air?
Tap your sticks in the air with the 1, 2, 3. Tap your sticks on the floor with the 1, 2, 3. Tap your sticks in the air with the 1, 2, 3. Tap your sticks on the floor with the 1, 2, 3.
Yay, give yourself a hand.
Good job tapping your sticks. That's a fun song, isn't it? All right, I have a book to read to you. It's called The Dog House by Jan Thomas, read with permission from Houghton Mifflin. The Dog House. Oh no, the ball went in the dog house. Kind of looks scary, doesn't it? Would you go get it? Who will get it out? Lightning goes crack. Cow will. Cow is big. Cow is brave. Cow is strong. Cow says, moo. Do you think Cow wants to go get it? So Cow goes into the doghouse. But Cow does not come out. Oh no, what happened to him? Now Cow and the ball are in the doghouse. Who will get them out? Pig will. Pig is smart. Pig is wise. Pig is stinky. Stinky? So Pig goes into the doghouse. I am not stinky. But Pig does not come out either. Quack, quack. What happened to them? Now Cow and Pig and the ball are in the doghouse. Who will get them out? Quack, quack, quack. Look, Mouse is pushing Duck. Duck will. Duck is noisy. Quack, 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 quack. So Duck goes into the doghouse. Quack, quack, quack. But Duck does not come out. Can't you come out, Duck?
No, because I am having duck for dinner.
Oh no. Duck for dinner? Too bad Mouse couldn't come too. More turnips, Duck? Well, that looks like a good dinner, doesn't it? Glad you could join us for cake, Mouse. Cake! Is that what you thought was in the doghouse? All right, it is time for us to take our very final vacation of the summer. We are going somewhere where we haven't been before. Let's look at our map. We are in Michigan. We have been to Maryland, Virginia, Louisiana, Alabama, Kentucky, Indiana, Kansas, California, and Hawaii. All right, let's see if you can guess which state we're going to. Today we are going somewhere in the southwest of Michigan. The southwest is this area. Which one do you think it is? I'll give you a hint. It is east of Nevada and west of Colorado. Do you think you know? That's right. We are going to Utah. I went to Utah a couple years ago and I drove through, and Utah was one of the prettiest states I have ever driven through. Now today, Miss Taffy is going to show us some places in Utah. And one of the places she shows us is where the railroad met together. So a long time ago, there were a lot of railroads over here on this side of the state, but you couldn't really get over here. And airplanes really weren't going yet. So there were railroads up to Missouri, but nothing over here. So one of the railroads started building this way, and one of the railroads started building this way, and they met in the middle in Utah. Now this side was longer because this is all flat land. It's easy to put railroads. These guys had a lot of mountains to go to. So they meet right there in Utah, and Miss Taffy is going to show us where they meet. If we drove to Utah, it would take us almost 24 hours. So whatever time we left today, that's the time we would get there tomorrow. So if we leave at like 10 o'clock this morning, we're not going to get there until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. It's that far away to get to from Michigan. You ready to go? Pack up your stuff. Here we go.
Hello, welcome to Storytime. My name is Taffy, and I do the Storytimes for the Saratoga Springs Public Library in Saratoga Springs, Utah. And I always start my Storytimes with the same hello song. I'll show you how it goes. I'll show you the actions and sing it through once, and then we'll do it together. Take our hands and clap our hands in our laps, clap our hands together, and we wave hello. And the song goes, we clap and say hello, we clap and say hello. With our friends at Storytime, we clap and say hello. That's pretty easy, right? Can you sing it with me? Oh, whenever I put my hand to my ear, it's because I want to hear you join in. Yeah, you, I know you can. Are you ready? We clap and say hello. We clap and say hello. With our friends at Storytime, we clap and say hello. Well, hello. I'm so glad you've joined me today. So do you know where Utah is? I've got a map of the U.S. here, and now I've got a map of showing where Utah is. And in Utah, Saratoga Springs is about halfway between those two big cities of Salt Lake City and Provo. We're right along the top of Utah Lake. We're like on the top and we go down the side. We're kind of a long, skinny city. Anyway, in Utah, there are some really cool things. And today we're going to talk about 3 pretty cool things that are in my part of Utah within about an hour or so of my town. But to start, I have a short kind of a guessing game, some rhymes to help you get an idea of what we're going to be talking about. So I'll do the rhyme. I want you to see if you can figure out what the rhyme is talking about before I get to the last word that tells you what it is. All right, so my first rhyme says, I'll take you soaring in the sky. I'm super fast. My speed I must maintain. I'm painted in bright colors and have lots of seats. Hop in. I am a... That's right, I am a plane. Great job. The second rhyme goes, I pull cars along the rails. I chug through sun or rain. My whistle lets out a woo woo and hop aboard. I am a... Good job. This is a train. Well done. The third verse says, I have headlights and a steering wheel. I'll take you near or far. My horn says honk. My engine goes vroom. Hop on in. I am a... That's right, car. So our rhyme talked about planes, trains, and automobiles. So those are what we're going to be talking about today. First, we're going to talk about the new airport in Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City recently opened a new airport. In fact, it built a brand new one. It's a lot bigger than the old one, and it's really pretty. There's lots of really cool artwork and some beautiful murals inside. It's a lot of fun. So we're going to do a little rhyme about pretending to be an airplane. I'll do it once with the actions, and then we'll do it together, okay? It goes, the airplane has great big wings. Its propellers spin around and sings. The airplane goes up and the airplane goes down. And the airplane flies high around our town. Can you do that with me? I'll have the words here too, but at least try to do the actions, okay? The airplane has great big wings and its propellers spin and sing. The airplane goes up. The airplane goes down, and the airplane flies high around our town. Great job! Now have a fun little song. So I'll sing the first verse, and then we'll do it together. And then I'll sing the second verse, and then we'll do it together. All right? And the first verse goes, I'm an airplane, flying high up in the sky, flying higher as I watch the clouds go by. Can you do that with me? Are you ready? I'm an airplane, flying high up in the sky, flying higher as I watch the clouds go by. Great job. The second verse goes, I'm an airplane, see me flying all around, flying lower, till I land upon the ground. All right, you ready to do that with me? Ready? I'm an airplane, see me flying all around, flying lower, until I land down on the ground. Great job!
Today, I'm at a place called the Golden Spike National Historic Park. It's in northern Utah, and this is where two trains met 150 years ago as they were connecting railroads across the entire United States.
In 1845, a successful businessman named Asa Whitney presented an ambitious plan to Congress to join the railroads in the eastern part of America with those being built in the west. Linking the railways would create the first transcontinental railway, or railroads that went all the way across the continent. In January of 1863, railroad companies started constructing new rails on either end of the existing tracks, building their way to meet in the middle. From California, the Western Pacific Railroad Company and the Central Pacific Railroad began building tracks, racing to meet the tracks being built by the Union Pacific Railroad, which was starting in Omaha, Nebraska. Over 1,900 miles of track were built through deserts, mountains, and prairies. That's wider than Europe. On May 10, 1869, the Central Pacific and Union Pacific Railroad Companies met here in Promontory, Utah, and held a ceremony to celebrate. Special train engines from each company, engine number 119 and engine number 60, also called the Jupiter, were moved to face each other on the tracks, and a special large nail, called a spike, was put into the last square wooden log called a tie. The last spike was made of gold, which is how this monument got its name. The polished wooden tie you can see here shows the location of where the golden spike was placed.
So as you can see, I've got a really cool train behind me. This is called the Jupiter, and it was one of the first two trains that hit here. So if you come to this place, you can see the trains that they use, just like in 1869. That's this one, and if you come at the right time, you can see it moving, which is super cool. So let's pretend to be a train. So stand up, and we're going to do a song. So I'll do it once, and then we'll do it together, okay? The song goes, choo-choo train, chugging down the track, taking people here and there, clickety, clickety, clack. Okay, so get your arms going like a wheel, okay? And we'll sing together. Ready? Oh, and I'll have the words here, so don't forget. Ready? Choo-choo train, chugging down the track, taking people here and there, clickety, clickety, clack. Good job. Let's do it one more time now that you know how it goes. You ready? Choo-choo train, chugging down the track, taking people here and there, clickety-clickety-clack. Good job. And the second verse, I'll sing it once, then we'll do it together. Does the arms is the same, and it goes, chug along, watch it go, go, go. Chugging down the track, hear the whistle blow. All right, can you do that with me? Get your arms ready. Chug along, watch it go, go, go. Chugging down the track, hear that whistle blow. Great job. Okay, let's do that one more time. Now that it goes, okay? Chug along, watch it go, go, go. Chugging down the track, hear that whistle blow. Good job. Our story today is Snakes on a Train, and this book is by Catherine Dennis, and we would like to thank our friends at Macmillan Publishing for letting us read their book today. The conductor takes the tickets as the snakes all slither on. The tracks are checked. The whistle blows. It's time to move along. Hiss goes the sound of the train. The train leaves the station as the gears begin to grind. The switcher pulls the handle and the cars slide down the line. Hiss goes the sound of the train. The brake snake stops the train. There's trouble in the back. Oh no, what's on the tracks? The flagger waves a signal flag. The train stays on the track. Hiss goes the sound of the train. The train is in a tunnel. It's dark as night inside. Hiss goes the sound of the train. The train races down the hill as the snakes pretend to fly. A view from high as fish swim by. Hiss goes the sound of the train. The day is coming to an end. It's time for snakes to find their dens. As the snakes slither off to sleep, the train rests for the night. Snakes wrap themselves in little balls and tuck their tails in tight. Shh goes the sound of the train.
The third place we're going to talk about today is this cool place. It's on the border of Utah and Nevada. Now that might look like snow, but it's actually salt. This place is called the Bonneville Salt Flats, and it's huge. It is miles and miles of flat white salt. This area used to be part of a huge lake called Lake Bonneville that was just full of salty water. Now, that was thousands and thousands of years ago, and the water is gone, but the salt remained. And since it's so flat, people go out there to do all sorts of really cool things. But one of the things I think is the most interesting that they do out at the salt flats is they race cars. Very special types of cars go there to see just how fast they can go. So we're going to do a little song about race cars. So hold up your fingers while we get ready to count. Okay, I'll do it once and then we'll do it together. It goes 1 little, 2 little, 3 little race cars, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little race cars, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little race cars, 10 race cars zoom past. Okay, are you ready to sing it with me? Get your fingers up. Ready? 1 little, 2 little, 3 little race cars, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little race cars, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little race cars, 10 race cars zoom past. Great job. Now put them back up. We're going to count down. So we'll start at 10 and go all the way down to 1. Okay, are you ready to start at 10 with me? Ready? 10 little, 9 little, 8 little race cars, 7 little, 6 little, 5 little race cars, 4 little, 3 little, 2 little race cars, 1 race car is last. Oh no! All right, now I've got some cool little race cars here. Can you help me count how many I have? Hold up your fingers and count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. 5 little race cars speeding down the track. The first car says, I won't look back. The second car said, oh no, I'm out of gas. The third car said, beep, beep, I'm really fast. The fourth car said, watch my tires spin. And the fifth car said, vroom, vroom, I win. Then beep, beep went a horn and flash went the lights and all 5 race cars zoomed out of sight. Well, that's all the songs and stories I had for you today. I hope you had fun, because I sure did. I always have fun when I get to hang out with my friends for story time. Well, we'll go ahead and sing our goodbye song now. If you don't know how mine goes, it's okay, I'll teach you. We use the sign for friend. We take this friend and that friend, and they give each other a hug, and that's the sign for friend. And I'll show you how the song goes once, and then we'll sing it together. It goes, goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Are you ready to sing it with me? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad you spent some time with me, and I hope you're having a wonderful the rest of your summer. Bye.
Welcome back from Utah. Did you have fun seeing Utah with all the planes, trains, and automobiles? Those big flat Salt Lakes places is cool where they have the car races too, isn't it? All right, let's mark. We have been to Utah right there. So we went to 10 different places this summer through our story times. I hope you had a lot of fun visiting those with me. If you missed any and want to go back and see them, you can go to KDL's Facebook page. Go all the way to the left side and it will say videos. And if you scroll quite far down to where it says all videos, you'll be able to find all vacation story times that we have done this summer. You can also find most of them on the Comstock Park Facebook page. Thank you so much for taking all these trips with us this summer. And I hope you have a good rest of your summer and fun in school. Goodbye.